Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and a warm welcome to the Lee Kong Chian School of Business Postgraduate Ceremony 1. We will be starting very soon, but before that, just a few gentle reminders and an announcement as well. So do remember to turn your mobile phones and beeping devices to the silent mode. And I know this is a very exciting day for the graduates, but it's an even more exciting day for the parents and friends because we want to capture this moment, right? But don't worry, we have professional photographers hired to take individual close-up shots of every single graduate, and you can download the HD copy of it from the website, available from the 15th of August. So I'd like to kindly request you not to stand up or come forward to take photos. You can find the HD version online from the 15th of August. So the next one is for the graduates. So while the parents are trying to take photos off stage, I know graduates want to capture the moments, right? So you might want to come up on stage, but I just gently request that you do not take selfies while on stage. Is that okay? Okay, no selfies. Okay, last one. As soon as you're done getting your degrees, do return to your seats and remain seated until the end of the ceremony. So one last thing before we start, let me just run you through the program for the day. First, we're going to have the opening address by the Provost of SMU, Professor Timothy Clark. And then we will have we will have an inspiring speech from our graduate representatives, and then we will get to the very exciting presentation of the postgraduate degrees. So with that, I think we're ready. Are we ready? Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Grand Processional. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Do take your seats. Dear SMU Provost, Professor Timothy Clark, Dean of the Lee Kong Chian School of Business, Dean Jared George, distinguished guests, professors, graduates, friends, family, what an exciting day, am I right? So first off, let me be the first to welcome you to the Lee Kong Chian School of Business Postgraduate Ceremony 1. So, this moment, right, would not have been possible without a lot of the people sitting here in the room today. So before we start, I would actually just like to take a moment to thank all these people from the bottom of the heart with a warm round of applause. So a huge round of applause for the people who have made it possible to be here today. So to start off the evening for us, I'd actually like to invite up on stage the Provost of SMU, Professor Timothy Clark. Professor Clark, please.
Members of faculty and staff of Lee Kong Chian School of Business, good evening, and thank you for everything you've done to support today's graduates in their journey to this evening. I know they really appreciate it and would like me to thank you on their behalf. Graduates of the school's class of 2019, congratulations on graduating this evening. I know how much this event means to you and everyone present, and I'm deeply honoured to be able to participate tonight in this wonderful event. Like our opening speaker, I'd like to thank your parents, brothers, sisters, aunts and uncles, grandparents, friends, and everyone else who supported you in your studies. Their role has been critical. I don't underestimate it, and I'm sure you don't either, and I'm sure you appreciate all the help that they've given you. As a former chancellor at my previous university used to say to graduating students, not only will you have done a lot of work, you will also probably have been a lot of work. So thank you on behalf of all the graduates tonight to parents, family, friends, and everyone who supported them. I'd like to make 5 brief points. First, leave with pride in your alma mater. I'm delighted that you chose to study at the Lee Kong Chian School of Business. You made an excellent choice, and please remember that your contributions over the last few years mean that you leave it a better and different place. In different ways, you've all played a contribution in helping LKCSB to do remarkably well in its international rankings. And these rankings lent even greater value and recognition to your degrees. I'm sure, like me, you're enormously proud of the achievements of the School of Business. You're graduating from one of the best business schools in the world. So, second, be happy. You're all bright, young, with incredible potential and wonderful futures. You have tremendous lives in front of you and amazing contributions to make. We as a university want you to achieve your potential and ambitions. As Steve Jobs, the former head of Apple, once said, don't waste your time leading someone else's life. We've taught you to think deeply and independently, as well as to build rounded understandings of complex issues. These critical thinking skills will serve you well. Show confidence in expressing your judgments and views. Don't be suffocated by the thinking of others. Listen to your intuition and inner voice. It knows what is right. Third, play your part in society. I chose to become provost at SMU in part because I was immensely impressed by and believe in SMU's determination to make a meaningful impact. Through our research, thought leadership, and holistic education, we do make a difference. As SMU hires new faculty, as they conduct their research and teaching, as we review and develop our curriculum, all these efforts are dedicated to generate impacts on people and places. many of which will never know SMU. Please continue to think how you can make an impact beyond your professional accomplishments. We want you to make a rounded contribution to society and the world. Be kind and compassionate, especially to people who are less fortunate than you. This will be most people. Fourth, become an active alumnus and alumna and continue with your education. Today is not the end of your relationship with SMU. Today you become SMU alumni and join a global family of 25,000 individuals who share experiences, contacts and knowledge wherever they go in the world. Today you also leave as the strongest ambassadors for SMU. When I meet you at one of our future alumni events, I very much look forward to hearing about your personal development and career achievements. But there is much that you continue to contribute to SMU. Please do stay in touch. I'm also very aware, being a management scholar, that the future of work will change in ways that we can only dimly predict at the moment. I very much hope that we've enthused you with a passion for lifelong learning. Please continue to reflect on your career and personal development needs and always see the university as your lifelong learning partner. Fifth and finally, when you're called upon to make a speech in public, keep your remarks brief. With that, congratulations to class of 2019 and all of you here. Have a wonderful life. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Clark. Tonight, the graduates here are receiving their postgraduate degree. So this isn't the first time they've done this, right? So I bet now you know what's coming up next is a speech by the graduate representative. But we are SMU, so of course we're going to do things a little different. So tonight we're going to have two graduate representatives. So first, I'd actually like to invite up Meera Anusha Balasubramanian, graduate of the Master of Management. Meera, please.
Provost of Singapore Management University, Professor Timothy Clark, Dean of Lee Kong Chian School of Business, Professor Jared George, esteemed faculty, administrative staff, family, friends, guests, and fellow graduates, good evening. I am Meera, a Master's in Management graduate, and it is my privilege to be one of your postgraduate representatives for this evening. My heartiest congratulations to the graduating class of 2019, since we all know for a fact that this journey hasn't been an easy feat. From full-time students to part-time professionals, we slogged, we persevered, and we made it. At this moment, a relevant question that the community could ask us is, what next? The question could be a breeze for some, but oftentimes, many might stutter over what to say, to the dismay of the question seeker who might just conclude, why do you do your master's then? Was it just a waste of time? For most of us to even attempt this question pertaining to our future, there is a need to revisit the past, our journey, the experiences gained, and memories made. This takes me back to the times at SMU, which I guarantee that most of us graduates can relate to. Firstly, 9 a.m. lectures. The expression itself says it all. Apart from those rare few early birds, of course. Next, group assignments that just turn into hours and hours of meaningless rants about anything under the sun. I recall that we were triggered over the smallest of things due to the paramount stress of assignment submissions and examinations. Looking back, we might have gotten angsty over nothing. Also, the examinations where we actually burned the midnight oil for, but plainly stare at the question for minutes to grasp what is it about, and then coming out the examination hall with the same usual remark, I'm going to fail. And lastly, I doubt that we can be called a true student if we never even thought once, what am I doing here? While we might be smiling to ourselves at this moment about these memories, they were, just months back, our unimaginable nightmares. Similarly, whatever questions we might not be able to answer now, trust me, we will be able to in the future. Be it Vera Wong, a figure skater turned fashion designer at age 40, or J.K. Rowling, who only got her break after several rejections. It is okay to not know which career to choose now, like the former, or be faced with rejections on our job or life choices that we feel passionate about, like the latter. What is not okay is to succumb to pressure, doubt our worth, compare ourselves, and give up. Now, some of us in the audience might be like, yeah, Mira, very nice to just talk about life philosophies, right? Someone like you might not even have gone through such things in life. To be honest, many, including my peers or professors, might have thought that I was a diligent student since young. But maybe my personal story could shed a bit of light on this. So, I didn't know what to do after my A-levels and thus just blindly chose chemical engineering, only because I like chemistry and maths. First year, plain overconfidence. Of course, my grades dropped. After graduation, scrambled through administrative jobs, did not know what I want to do in life. I was flustered. But then, that's when I got into this master's program, Master's in Science of Management. Upon gaining acceptance, I vowed that I'll never commit the same mistakes again, be humble, approachable, and helpful, and make the best out of my master's journey. And I can confidently say that this master's program has ensured that I was able to do that. My path ahead is clear, and yes, I will be one of the few who could breeze through the question on what next if it's posed to me. But I was the person who used to stutter over the same things just 1 year ago. The Masters in Management program was my stepping stone to success. And what I would like to say to the audience is that it is okay to fail. It is okay to not know what to do in life. But what is not okay is to give up. I would like to conclude by giving a big shout out to my parents who have always been my numero uno supporters since day one. Amma and Appa, for all that you have done for me, I hope that I've made you proud in this moment. A big thank you to my brother, who genuinely congratulated me on all fronts and shook me back to reality when I was too emotional and whiny. To my fiancé, who knew the mad stress I was under and still accommodated to our sudden date cancellations. My friends who believed in me more than I did in myself and listened to my endless rants. My peers, without whom I would not be where I am today. The professors for imparting the knowledge in me, the SMU Admissions Council for giving me this second chance back at life, the SMU Commencement Council for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all, and congratulations once again to the class of 2019.
Thank you, Mira. Next, I would like to invite Yantang, aka Summer, the graduate of Master of Wealth Management, for her graduate speech. Summer, please.
Good evening, dear Provost Clark, Dean Gerard George, professors, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, dear graduates of class 2019. Congratulations on your unbelievable achievement. I would like to thank our parents, our family, our friends, and everyone who have supported us to arrive at this moment. The day when I enrolled in SMU Master in the Wealth Management program, I had no idea what an intense, challenging, and incredible journey I was about to embark on. This year, we were exposed to cutting-edge knowledge and research by the world's leading professors. We learned that in the accounting community, the devil is not only in the details, but in the footnotes. We learned that a wedding cake It's not just something you eat on your bake day. It also could be some pretty seriously complicated structured product. And we learned that Potter's 5 forces actually has nothing to do with Harry Potter. But more than academics, this year, we were privileged to work with classmates in every corner of the world, in different walks of life. We came together, celebrating and empowered by our differences. Inspirations were shared, ideas were exchanged, friendship was forged, even babies were born. And that is how we learn. We learn from each other. The world is becoming wider and richer for having experienced it together. Standing here, my memories were brought back to a few years ago. When I was just a fresh grad engineering student, I tried different things during that period of time. I interned with an oil and gas company, only to discover that engineering is probably not my dream job. I worked for a pharmaceutical company briefly and decided that it was not my passion either. When I stumbled into wealth management, I enjoy what I do, but I realized I didn't like the relationship-based sales process. I have always wanted to be more technical savvy, to add more value in my conversation with clients, and to make a bigger impact. For a while, I was worried that I was short-selling myself or not reaching my potential. The January, when I finally sent out my application to SMU, I left my old life behind me and went back to square one again. I didn't know what I was going to do next. My confidence level was low. My resume signaled a period of lostness and disorganization. I was in a quarter-life crisis. And that was when an inexplicable opportunity came my way. I was offered an internship with a small investment firm. I took the opportunity very seriously. And this time, I had to be humble, be honest, and make it count. I finally stopped thinking what a dream job supposed to look like. Instead, I focused on learning and delivering results. I was finally putting my SMU education to good use. I was happy to take on responsibilities on any task. As long as they're willing to let me do it, I was willing to try. And I think that actually that attitude made the difference. That was the beginning of my internal transformation. Bit by bit, a 6-month internship turned into a permanent position and then into something even better. I gained more clarity of who I am, more conviction in what I do, and a lot more courage and perseverance. Now when I think back, I realize that most of us don't really know what we want to do in life when we graduated. And that's okay. Whatever our dream job used to be, it would probably change. And that's okay too. For whatever job you're in, think of it as an investment in yourself. Deep dive into the industry. Perfect the relevant skills. Build credibility, make connections, create your own identity. Because the better things in life, they don't just come along. Capitalizing your experience with intentionality is what gets you to the better. This past year with SMU has been an incredible journey. This is not the end of the story, but the beginning of many new adventures. Dear class of 2019, we have the whole world in front of us, and I can't wait to explore it with you. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you, Summer. Now, for the most awaited part of the night, it is time for the presentation of the postgraduate degrees. So I'd like to invite up on stage the Dean of the Lee Kong Chian School of Business, Professor Jared George, as well as Associate Professor Tan Hui Hoon to present the various postgraduate degrees. Dean Jerry and Associate Professor Tan, please.
Master of Science in Applied Finance, Jaskaran Jaya. Hans Christian Dorn. Janvi Darmish Shangi. Nia Sugianto So. Din T. Feng An. Tiziwi Madarasu. Chen Pei Zhao. Yang Gaozhan. Ma Guandong. Xu Jiale. Zhong Zeyun. Xin Yueheng. Wang Pei. Cai Ruiling, winner of WISE SMU Masters in Applied Finance Award. Bai Guorong. Yu An. Jin Zhaoxuan. Bai Yuan, winner of WISE SMU Masters in Applied Finance Award. Liu Zhang. Wei Jie. 鹏燕、古坤元、张浩南、辛海鹏、Aristides Yannakidas、Jives Jachan Amaranani、Pardi Junhwan Wala、余春莹、Esther 欧佳慧、Nupur Agarwal、Shriti Gona、王子豪、郭静文、刘艳茹、来顺宁、王诗豪、午夜、韩小涵、吴荣、Chu Hong Yap Can、李雪聪、苏မြtin、Halvin Honoris、廖俊祥、Yuri Kuroki、Kelvin Chung Kia Hong、Derek Yo 自凯、Masters of Science in Management, Mira Anusha Balasubramaniam. Hannah Beatrice Enrique Obilas. Putri Kandra Angani. Fiona Giovanni Feliciana. Bambina Ayudia. Felinda Gunawan. Khushbu Yogendra Singhavi. Revna Gunawan. Sheila Gunawan. Adriel Samuel Valentinos. Marco Majo. Emmanuel Handoko. William Kevin Jong. Zheng Yuqing. Huang Xiaoling. Lu Tianjie. Wu Tong. Chen Qiuyi. Huang Jieling. Wang Chutao. Yuan Yuxuan. Henry Lois. Li Ming Priscilla. Lim Jiahui. Panika Modi. Katya Kayara Kapesh. Aditi Manchandra. Ashna Damani. Abhishek Sinha. Praprit Singh Arora. guava pie, Ashwara Kindurka, Wang Yidong, Suvam Patodia, Rohil Baga, Tavishi Fogla, Laviana Bagaria, Pranita Roy Vadula, Akash Bala Subramaniam, Chen Guangliang, Pripom Pibu Luna, Masters of Science in Quantitative Finance, Natma Latmi, Tang Hong Yuan, Zhang Yifei, Ye Zuoran, Wen Tianyong, Chen Kewei, Lu Xueyuan, Liu Yuxi, Chen Hui, Rashi Padonia, Shalini Maha, Sanjay Chowdhury, Harish Reddy Nagireddy, Abhay Mullah Baga Suchindrindra, Sun Sui, Gong Zhichen, Zhang Penghui, 苏泽玉、陈启豪、张宗豪、汤诗月、Garima Chitakara、林良泽、Chan Jung Kim、熊子豪、Ong Jet Win、王云祥、文聪进、Rajat Kataria、Arjun Bapuli、王博玉、王一凡、Masters of Science in Wealth Management, Tang Yan, winner of Bank of Singapore Aspiring Wealth Manager Award champion. Taneru Sushi Krishna. Dovenko Anton. Xiao Meng Guang. Fang Yuchun Esther. Lo Fang Shuai. Benedict Bei Wei Hao. Yin Kelvin. Elwin Citron. Ashwara Mishra. Sumant Varun. Giuseppe Corsili. Ravikant Arora. Zhang Yutong. Jin Shanjie. Yan Chong Yanhua. Darhit Rajesh Shah. Chen Lei. Zheng Jialei. Huang Xiaolu. Xu Lijuan, winner of Bank of Singapore Aspiring Wealth Manager Award, first runner-up. Ko Gek Kun Angela. Lim Teng Hui, winner of Populous Wealth Management Prize. Xu Jing, winner of Bank of Singapore Aspiring Wealth Manager Award, second runner-up. Lee Chue Heng. Zhang Hong.
Thank you, Dean Jerry and Associate Professor Tan. Thank you. Graduates, we made it. What an exciting moment, right? So, yes, that's right. I think we deserve a huge round of applause. So, to symbolize that we have graduated, we're going to do two very significant things. So, could I please get all the graduates to please rise? Okay, put your mortar boats on. And now you may adjust your tassels from the right to the left to indicate that you have graduated. If you thought that was exciting, you are definitely going to love the next one. So parents, friends, family, get your cameras ready for the next one. So on the count of 3, like in every graduating movie, we're going to throw our mortar boards into the air. Graduates, are you all ready? Yes? Okay. So on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to all graduates! If you have rented those mortar boards, now would be a good time to pick them up as well. Okay, for the next segment, I'd actually like to request friends, family, and parents to remain seated. Feel free to capture all the hanging things. And I would actually like to invite Professor Timothy Clark to lead the grand recessional. Professor Clark, please. Graduates, you may also head out of the hall. Thank you. Okay, thank you for being so patient with us. We do have refreshments at level 2 and I hope you can join us for that. With that, once again, my name is Angel and it was a huge pleasure being your MC this evening. Thank you and have a great night.